Hi, this is Jeremiah from MoreDirectBooking.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about lead generation options for hotels. But before I do, I want to address a blog post that I saw this week from a hospitality technology provider, which quoted a researcher over in Australia who had done a little brand research and concluded that most brands get most of their business from people who only use their brand, use their products once a year. And so that the conclusion that this researcher drew was that you don't need to spend a lot of time and effort marketing to the people who already know your brand, because they are not your most valuable customers. It's the people that don't know your brand and only try it maybe once a year. Okay, this does not pass the smell check, right? The sniff test. This doesn't make sense. I mean, how many of you, I know I have, had the experience where you go to a town that you went to a long time ago, and you go back and you experience the same things that you did the first time? Or if you're going with your husband or wife, you want to show them the things that you did the last time you visited this town. I mean, that's really, really common. That's the common sense. This researcher in the blog post I'm referencing, he was using Coca-Cola as his example of brand, right? He's using these mega companies. Well, most hotels do not fall into that category, right? Independent hotels are very small, very niche, and they see the same guests over and over and over again. I mean, those guests become, the visit becomes part of a tradition. So right there at face value, I'm refuting that. But let's dive into it a little bit more with some actual statistics of my own. Lead nurturing. What is lead nurturing? According to Demand Gen Report, you can grow your sales volume by 20% by staying in touch with people. The Annuitas Group says that you can score 40% larger purchases by staying in touch, by building that relationship. And Forrester Research says that you can cut your marketing budget by 1/3. So, there is research to back up what I'm saying, just as well as common sense. Also, let's look at some examples of how we can do that so that we are proactively getting in front of people and increasing the relationship. I do recommend that every hotel has an opt-in bait piece, something that is useful no matter where somebody stays. So, for example, in this sample, no matter where somebody stays on Providencial in Turks and Caicos, if you stay at this end of the island or that end of the island, wherever you stay, this is useful because it shows the local insights all over the place. So anybody staying anywhere can pick this up, can share it. It's useful. It's good to have an automated email form that will capture people's email address. We don't just want to give PDFs away. We also want to capture the email form, their email address, and we want really nice sign-up pages created so that they're very easy. When you look at it, right away you see, oh, I'm going to get a mobile guide, right? And it's going to kind of look like this, and that looks useful. Oh, I can try it for free. It's really, really easy to understand just at a glance. Now, as soon as they sign up, I really recommend you have a lead nurturing 405 autoresponder sequence set up. Something that is valuable in itself, that shares videos, that shares things that you found that are fun, that shares viral content. This is not about sales, it's about relationships, building relationships. Then you can, maybe email number 4, email number 5, you can get them to sign up for a VIP club. This is really nice because it's separating yourself from the OTA, right? Once somebody's signed up for a VIP club, the understanding is that they're going to get a better deal than the general public. So why go to the OTAs? That's for the general public. This cements your relationship even more. And then also have a fun video series set up. Things that are real infotainment that are funny to watch. I do this. I use the Wistia platform because I can control it. I don't want people going to YouTube and then floating off and then not coming back to the message that I'm sending them in the email. So that's really fun. And then also think about adding a newsletter, something that is conversational, that is kind of like the Reader's Digest. In my newsletters, I like to have 3 evergreen articles that talk about how to live healthier, how to educate your children, tips for workplace, tips for negotiations. These are real human interest stories. So these are not sales messages. I also have a Stay for Longer widget. This is something that allows people to explore. It has all the local tour and attraction information all consolidated in one spot. Lots of rich media, lots of pictures, times, and the right links for different stores and different museums, etc. Then also have room specials, the VIP club, and a personal note. The personal note should be really personal. It shouldn't be selling the area. It should be giving some secrets, giving away some insights, like, hey, when you visit our area, make sure to go down this little alley. There's this cool little cafe, and the sun shines on it just perfectly. You can sit out on the terrace and enjoy your coffee with your paper. It's really, really cool. So that's the kind of stuff that I like to do in the newsletter. And the cool thing is, actually with this, we have it connected to the guest-centric booking engine, so we can actually guarantee a performance on this newsletter. We guarantee 8 room nights every single month, and that covers the cost, and that makes sure that it's a zero-risk proposition for hotels. So if you want to know more about that, just hit me up and I'll give you all the information. So altogether, gotta click. Okay, so altogether, I believe that nurturing leads it's not about branding, it's not about people recognizing your logo, it's about building a relationship. And I mean, who doesn't like to hear from somebody that is their friend, right? How many friends, when they send you a note, do they plug their area? No, they don't. They talk about things that are interesting to you, and they share insights, they share their opinions. That's what lead nurturing is all about. So it's not salesy, it's not pushy, it's really informative, really chatty. So I have more videos like this at moredirectbooking.com, or you can shoot me any questions you have here. And thanks for watching. Remember, direct bookings are not just about your revenue, although that's very nice. They're really essential for your career. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.